Oh, we got the Veritas. The Veritas. And I've done a video on the Veritas, so I'm not going to take a long time to do this, but I just thought I'd bring it to your attention. Of course, this is a Jacob, not Justin, Jacob Lundquist design, right? Didn't he did the Q-vis knife. I've got a Q-vis knife around here somewhere. I got the nice G10 one. I really like it. Um, but he's an American knife. He makes knives as well, but then he OEMs his line of Q-vis knives through whoever. And so this one is a design he did collaborative with Kizer called the Varatas. Varatas, Jacob Lundquist, not like the Feist, which is done by Justin Lindquist. Remember that, the front flipper knife? And Justin has done a bunch, okay? He's done a bunch. He's worked with Wee Knives and a bunch of others as well. So yes, he's a designer, prolific designer. And there was a guy that had put a comment in, and then I corrected him. I go, yeah, different Lundquist though. And he goes, oh damn. Okay, that explains a lot. So yeah, I understand. Yeah, I understand. You can get them mixed up. But the Veritas. So yeah, do you see a little bit of the Cubist in here? I do. I see a little bit of that design language in here. So this is interesting. And you got the little plug here where you kick this out, right? So you can pop this out and get this to swap over. Now, hold on. There's the box that comes in, which is the fancy schmancy box, because it's a fancy schmancy knife, right? It's S35VN, it's titanium, okay? It's got this backspacer, which is a nice, Storm Anno, whatever type of titanium backspacer. And then you got that effect done on the pivot screw, and that effect done here on this front pivot area, okay? So there's that. Now, it's a nice little drop shutty. It's a front flipper, but you can finger flick it. You can thumb flick it. You can do whatever you want. I'm kind of a middle finger flick guy, but I mean, really, it's not difficult to front flip either. It's fairly lightweight, and I was going to get in the box here, so let me do that. And there's, your microfiber cloth and all that kind of stuff that they give you. Little generic paperwork that just is not particular to the knife itself. But then you get, and this is, of course, the Velcro pouch where it comes in, and it's plastic in there that the knife slips into. And then you get a sticker, and then you get extra hardware. Now, there was another Kizer knife, I think the Dogfish or whatever, and there was another one before then where they gave you actually a different pocket clip because it wouldn't line up. It wouldn't switch directly over. This one will, but the one I did before wouldn't. But I think the Dogfish didn't need a second pocket clip. I can't remember. But so there's another pivot and some other screws and stuff, which is nice that they're doing that. And then there's all the paperwork, microfiber cloth, and then it slides into a cover like this. Okay, so that's what this is all about. Lightweight, not a huge knife, but not small. I mean, it's a full-size EDC. There it is, 3 ounces, not much there. 8.66 grams. I mean, that's pretty light. And you know what? It's pretty slender too. Look at that, 10.5 millimeters. That's only 0.41 of an inch thick. That's really thin. That's thinner than the Paramilitary 2 Spyderco. And comparing to that, because the PM2 is like a 0.46, so it's fairly slender on its own. 0.12, 3 millimeter thick blade stock, okay? All right, so yes, is it sharp out of the box? Is it? Okay. Yeah, it's got a good factory edge on it. It's not scary sharp, but it's got a pretty good factory edge. And Yeah, yeah. It dropped down. It wanted a piece of the thumb right there, didn't it? And it might even do better than that once I put this back together if I pop this apart, right? Which I'm tempted to do because I think that it might make sense to do that and show you how this pocket clip swaps out. So let's do that. Now, the ergo's pretty straightforward. I mean, this choil, I feel like I'm a little bit, because of where this is, I think this could have been moved up forward a little bit. Now, maybe it's more intended for like getting like this. Now that's comfortable and that's good, and you're right up on your work. So you can do that. You can hang back a ways if you want. Reverse grip, you can do that, and that's okay. And I've got just enough room for my fingers on it that way, okay? So you got premium steel on here and all that, but it's not that expensive. What is this? This is on the Kizer site. Yeah, $175. You might be able to catch this on, it's supposed to be $233. You might be able to catch this on White Mountain Knives, and if you can get it for $175, then you can get 10% off of that with LTK discount code, so that would be another $17 to $18 off, okay? So then you're really getting in the mid $150s, right? $160s, and that's pretty damn good. Here's your stats for pause and read if you're so inclined. Okay, because it's a 3.25, 7.66 overall length, 3.25 inch blade, a 3D clip. So yeah, I mean, of course. But you know, it's not a 3 and a 7. It's a 3 1/4. Yeah, and 7.65. So there's where she at. But that's okay. That's plenty. That's good for everyday use. And God, it's light at 3 ounces. So there's nothing wrong with that either. And let me grab my number 6, and let me grab my number 8, and let me see what craziness I have to bring. Okay, they're right there. Okay. And we ain't got a whole lot of. Okay, this is going to be number 6, isn't it? Okay, this is going to be a number 6. It's definitely not locked up hard, though, that's for sure. They didn't over-tighten anything. Okay. So let's take the pocket clip, too. I mean, that only makes sense, right? And there's the screw on the pocket clip. So that's a long john right there. Let me see. Okay, there it is. It's off. And there's this craziness. And will you come apart there, buddy? Only if we wiggle it a little bit. And it's a weight relieved here. There's your stop. There's your hardened steel insert, ceramic detamp ball. And of course you got your steel washer in there. Okay. So that's your lock bar side. And then you've got ceramic bearings, front and back. Okay. Right there. Okay. Now, what do we got with it? Well, this ain't going to turn because it's square. Because it's square. So, yeah. That'll keep it from turning on that side. And here's your back spacer. Okay, titanium. And then let us see about how this pocket clip. Ooh, there it comes. Okay. So there's this. Now, a guy was asking me, is that titanium? Ooh, I guess so. Well, it's not magnetic. So I'm guessing it's titanium. It's definitely, I don't think it's aluminum, okay? So I think it's titanium. Okay? So there you go with that. Let me see if any of this other stuff. Okay, that's magnetic. Those are magnetic. Okay. But that pocket clip that flips, no. That goes. So, I mean, so you can turn this around, and on your presentation side, you can kick this in right there. and then flip it the other side, right? Okay, so you can do that, and then you come back the other way with the other. And let me see, where am I going with this? Okay, hold on. It takes a little bit of doing. So, yeah, this is not, I was looking at this going, is this going to really fit through here? It's going to be a little push, isn't it? Okay. I don't like to overdo things if I don't have to, but I mean, it's a squeezer, but there's probably coating because of that black in there or whatever. And so now when you get this set down there it is. It's flush. It's on there. Okay, so it's not bad. It'll push through manually, etc. Okay, so there's how that goes, and here's how you can do the pocket clip left to right. And yes, it looks like pocket clip is titanium, or that push through screw here is titanium. Of course, the pocket clip's titanium as well. So there's your complete disassembly. Back with the Varatas. Whew, baby, that dropped, didn't it? Yeah, I think the drop's a bit more, loose, aggressive, something, compliant, should we say, than before I took it apart. So we're good. We're good. What do you think? I like it. I think most people do. Most people that have commented on my Instagram posts and the previous video I did about the Varatas, yes, they like it. They like it. And this is way cool too. This is a nice approach to making it, right or left hand tip up without really, just milling a big, huge hole there. That's nice. I like it. I like the way they made it all fit together. We're good. You guys, just remember, we love them knives. Visit my website, luvthemknives.com, Luvthemknives.com. And it's pre-owned knives. There's some good deals in there. And stay sharp.